Hey there, and welcome to the channel. Imagine this. You are trapped in the freezing cold, the wind howling like a scream, and every shadow feels alive. How would you survive? Tonight, we're diving into frozen terror, chilling tales of survival and mystery, where we uncover stories of people who faced the icy unknown and lived to tell the tale. Before we start, let me ask you, have you ever experienced something unexplainable on a snowy night? Share your story in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. And trust me, you'll want to stick around till the end, because these tales will leave you questioning what's truly lurking in the cold. Let's get into it. Story 1. Lost in the Blizzard. In the dead of winter, Daniel and his friend Mia decided to take a hiking trip into the snowy mountains. The weather forecast promised clear skies, but halfway through their hike, a sudden blizzard hit. Within minutes, they were completely disoriented, the trail buried under layers of snow. The temperature plummeted, and every breath felt like it froze in their lungs. With nightfall approaching, they stumbled across an abandoned cabin. Inside, it was eerily cold and empty, with strange symbols scratched into the walls. They stayed there overnight, hearing faint whispers outside that didn't match the howl of the wind. By morning, the storm cleared, but when they turned back to look at the cabin, it was gone, replaced by untouched snow. Could you imagine facing something like this? Drop a comment below if you think they encountered more than just the storm that night. Story 2. The Ice-Covered Road. A lone truck driver named Sarah was hauling cargo late at night through a rural, snow-covered road. The isolation didn't bother her until her headlights caught something strange. A woman was standing in the middle of the icy road, barefoot and shivering. Sarah stopped to help, but as she approached, the woman vanished into thin air, leaving only wet footprints that froze instantly. Shaken, Sarah continued her route, but the same woman reappeared at different points, standing closer to the truck each time. Eventually, Sarah drove straight through the night without stopping again. The woman's pale face burned into her memory. If this story gave you chills, don't forget to hit the like button. It helps more people find these bone-chilling tales. Story 3. Frozen Shadows. Alex loved winter photography and often ventured into the woods alone to capture the serene beauty of snow. One evening, as the golden hour faded into twilight, Alex noticed a set of footprints in the snow that didn't belong to him. Curious, he followed them deeper into the woods, only to realize they circled back toward him. Panic set in when the footsteps started appearing in front of him without any sound of movement. He snapped a picture to calm himself, but when he reviewed it later, he saw a figure standing just behind him, its face obscured by a dark hood. Would you dare to go into the woods alone after hearing this? Let me know in the comments if this story freaked you out as much as it did me. Story 4. The Frozen River Mystery. In a small, snowbound town, locals tell the legend of a frozen river that never fully thaws, no matter the season. One winter, a group of teenagers dared each other to walk across it. halfway across, they heard a deep rumbling beneath the ice. As they scrambled back to shore, they noticed the ice beneath them was perfectly smooth, like a mirror rand reflected not themselves, but shadowy figures watching them. None of them dared to return, but every winter, new footprints appear along the riverbanks, always leading to the center of the ice. Story 5. Trapped in Ice. A fisherman named Ethan ventured onto a frozen lake, confident in its thickness despite warnings from locals. As he drilled into the ice, he noticed something strange. Dark shapes beneath the surface, as if shadows were moving just under the frozen water. Ignoring his unease, Ethan continued fishing, but then the ice began to crack not around him, but in a perfect circle, trapping him in the middle. He escaped, barely, and when he looked back, the circle was gone, the ice unbroken. Ethan still swears something under the lake didn't want him there. Which of these stories sent the biggest chill down your spine? Let me know in the comments. I am dying to hear your thoughts. And if you are enjoying these eerie tales, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss the next video. Speaking of what's next, our upcoming video dives into 3 disturbing winter camping horror street stories. It's going to be just as mysterious and terrifying, so be sure to stick around for that. Until next time, stay safe, stay warm, and keep an eye on what's lurking in the cold.